The heart is a muscle that pumps blood into the entire body, supplying all organs with sufficient oxygen and other necessary substances. The heart is divided into right side and a left side. The two sides are separated by the septum. The heart has four chambers. They are the right atrium with the right ventricle and the left atrium with the left ventricle. There are two valves in the heart. They are the tricuspid valve and the bicuspid valve. The right side of the heart pumps blood through the pulmonary artery into the lungs. The left side pumps blood to all other parts of the body through the aorta and the systematic circuit. And the pumping cycle begins. Superior vena cava and inferior vena cava brings the oxygenated blood to the right atrium. When the right atrium contracts, the tricuspid valve opens and the deoxygenated blood flows into the right ventricle. When the right ventricle fills with the blood, the tricuspid valve closes to prevent the backflow into the right atrium. When the right ventricle contracts, the semilunar valve at the base of the pulmonary artery opens and the deoxygenated blood flows into the pulmonary artery. After this, the pulmonary valve closes quickly, preventing blood from flowing back into the left ventricle. Pulmonary artery carries deoxygenated blood in the lungs. At the lungs, the blood will give out carbon dioxide and pick up oxygen. Now the blood is oxygenated. Oxygenated blood enters the left atrium through pulmonary veins. When the left atrium contracts, the mitral valve opens and the oxygenated blood enters the left ventricle. When the left ventricle fills with the blood, the mitral valve closes to prevent the backflow into the left atrium. When the left ventricle contracts, the semilunar valve at the base of the aorta opens. Now the oxygenated blood enters the aorta and the aorta will distribute the oxygenated blood to the upper and the lower part of the body cells. The aortic valve quickly closes to prevent blood from flowing back into the left ventricle. And the systematic blood circuit begins anew.